The Ancients Recovered event leading up to Pokemon Go Fest 2025 has been one of the craziest events ever, and I have gone all out over the last 2 days. Every 6 raids you do gives you an encounter with each of the Reggies, plus an additional bonus encounter with a Reggie with a guaranteed special background. In the first 2 days of this event, I have completed the research 5 total times with over 60 Reggie encounters, so let's see everything I got. Before we can collect our first rewards from the research and our guaranteed background encounter, we have to do 6 raids, and so obviously I'm going to be doubling up and doing the Reggie raids as well. As we go through these first 6 raids, the reason why I am transferring all of these legendaries, even if they are strong and have good IVs, is because this profile is shinies only, which means all non-shinies must be transferred to the professor or to Pokemon Home. After transferring that 98% IV Regice, it was time to collect our first out of 5 researches in this video. One thing that was really surprising to me from this research was that the level is not the same for all of these Pokemon, as you can see by the varying CP and obviously the level tracker above the Pokemon. All of these Pokemon can be caught at different levels, meaning you can get a Pokemon all the way down to level 1 from this research. These Pokemon have 1 in 20 shiny odds and either 1 in 10 or 1 in 20 chances to have a special background, and on the very first research we got ourselves a shiny Regieleki. Regieleki is a new one for me on the profile, and we got 3-star IVs, which is awesome. I already have 1 Shadow Shiny Registeel and 2 Shadow Shiny Regigigas on the profile. I'm hoping by the end of this week I will have at least 1 of each shiny, and after we get 5 candies for each of them, we are going to have our choice of which Pokemon we want with the guaranteed special background. For the very first one, I decided to choose Regirock. We get 1 bonus XL candy, and then an encounter which unfortunately was not shiny. I will say that this background looks absolutely sick, a throwback to some of the main series games, and I'm definitely hoping to get a couple of shinies with this special background by the end of this event, because this is absolutely insane looking. The absolutely insane thing about this event is that you can do this timed research as many times as you want throughout the duration of the event, and they increase the remote raid pass limit up to 30, meaning you can, just using remote raids, do this 5 times every day. Getting to the research for a second time, it is going to be the same every time, starting with a Regirock, then a Regice, then a Registeel, Regigigas, Regieleki, and Regidrago. Before we get to the second guaranteed background encounter, make sure you guys all like and subscribe. I have been posting daily Pokemon content for 500 days, so whether you like the Shinies Only profile or other Pokemon content, make sure you subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. For the second guaranteed background encounter, I decided to go with Regirock once again, and it was unfortunately not shiny, which means it's going to need to be transferred, but when I checked the IVs, my heart absolutely dropped. I got myself a Hundo level 1 background Regirock. While unfortunately this Pokemon is going to lose its background, I did bring the Hundo Regirock to Pokemon Home, and it got a decent speed stat, so I'm absolutely still going to be using this guy in probably Pokemon Sword. Unfortunately though, it did lose its special background when being transferred to Pokemon Home, so it's not quite as rare anymore. Moving on to Tuesday now, Regieleki was the only Pokemon in Raid, so we were going to be getting tons of Regieleki encounters, hopefully more shinies and a ton more candies. Although we didn't get ourselves any shinies from raids, we did start off the third research with a shiny Regirock. Of course, it was not the shiny Regirock we could have gotten. It did not have the special background. It was not a Hundo, but it did have solid 3-star IVs, so we absolutely gotta take it. Since we now have a shiny Regirock as well, the only 2 Reggies we are still missing on the profile are Regice and Regidrago, so our goal for the rest of the day and the rest of the week is to get those last 2 shinies. With that goal in mind, we decided to have Regidrago be our guaranteed background encounter for research number 3, but yet again, it was not shiny. This Regidrago was much easier to transfer than the Regirock, 2-star IVs, so a pretty normal day for us in the office transferring that legendary. Back to raids, another 6 Regieleki raids, and guys, my raid luck recently has been absolutely atrocious. Out of 70 raids at Pokemon Go Fest New Jersey, I got just 1 shiny very early on. Then did a bunch of Groudon raids, a bunch of Kyogre raids with no luck, so I am close to 100 raids without a shiny in the past month. I still am holding out hope though for Pokemon Go Fest Global. I am going to get myself a couple of shiny Zacian for the profile, and research number 4, our guaranteed Regidrago with a background was not shiny. Again, crazy IVs, 12, 15, 15. We cannot escape the non-shinies with insane IVs. We have 6 more Regieleki raids, again none of them shiny, my raid luck being absolutely atrocious, but now our last encounters from the research: non-shiny Regirock, a non-shiny Regice, a non-shiny Registeel, same with Regigigas. Our last few encounters, Regieleki was not shiny, Regidrago was not shiny, and now our final chance. Can we get the guaranteed background shiny Regidrago? No, we cannot. I am absolutely going to keep grinding this event. Let me know what shinies you've caught so far. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.